Tilly Ramsay and her professional partner Nikita Kuzmin were knocked out of the latest Strictly Come Dancing results show. The TV chef went up against CBBC presenter Rhys Stevenson and his partner Nancy Zhu for a place in this weekend's quarter-final on BBC One. Rhys was saved by the judges, but another professional dancer has slammed the unexpected result. Strictly Come Dancing viewers were surprised to see frontrunner Tilly Ramsay in the bottom two last weekend. Gordon Ramsay's daughter has improved drastically over the course of the competition and has scored top marks on some standout performances. However, her samba was not quite up to standard, and she found herself in the bottom two, along with Rhys and his partner Nancy Zhu. The judges chose to save Rhys, but professional dancer and judge, Gary Edwards, said Tilly could have gone further. The Dancing with the Stars expert told Express.co.uk, "If you were looking at it as a dance competition, then the right person went home out of the bottom two. Tilly and Nikita were having so much fun, I'm always going to remember them for that. As much as they were a bad match, they looked as if they had fun, and I think she could have gone much further. But her feet were so slow. She was fully in character from the waist up, but I definitely would have sent her home as I think Rhys had a blinder. I think his waltz was amazing, so the right one went home out of those two. But it's still ridiculous." Gary said he felt BBC Breakfast star Dan Walker should have been in the bottom instead of Tilly. He added, "It's an entertainment show, and at the end of the day, people vote. Dan is doing a great job of convincing people, he looks very good, and everything is there look-wise. So Hess getting the votes, but as soon as Hess in the bottom two, Hess got to go. Tilly was the one who suffered as Dan avoided going home." The pro dancer said overall he had found the judges' scores weird this season and has struggled to agree. Gary continued, "I gave Tilly an 8, and basically I gave Rhys a 10 for his waltz. I thought his hold was so much better. I think Tilly was the right person to go home, even though she had the advantage of the samba. But I still believe, if you take out Dan, anyone could have won including Tilly. She just lacked that connection with her partner, which ruled her out from an overall win." Gary previously spoke to Express.co.uk about how he felt Tilly should not have been matched with newcomer Nikita. Matches relationship expert, Hayley Quinn, has spoken to Express.co.uk about some of the other connections between couples this season. She said, "Despite risque dance routines, potential romances seem to have cooled down slightly this week on Strictly." After dancing the sexy samba, Tilly held her hands self-consciously across her body, seeming much more preoccupied with how her dance moves were going to be received rather than any potential romance. However, after being eliminated, the two shared an intense hug, showing how much they truly mean to each other and the strong connection they formed. As they waved to the crowd and said goodbye to the hopes of becoming 2021's winners, they looked at each other deeply with adoration, signifying that they'll stay connected. Nikita is already in a relationship, but he and dance partner Tilly will undoubtedly remain good friends.